A $50 bonus offer from Schwab for opening a teen investor account. Hi everyone, I'm Ava, and welcome back to your financial journey. Recently, I learned about Schwab's teen investor account for teens aged 13 to 17. According to Schwab's website, this account can be used for teens to learn how to invest, manage money, and plan for the future. But that's not all. Perhaps the most appealing feature of Schwab's teen investor account is that you have the opportunity to earn a $50 bonus for opening an account and completing Schwab's Quick Start to Stock Investing course. And that's why today we'll be diving into Schwab's teen investor account. What is a Schwab teen investor account? How can you open one? And how can you secure your $50? Let's get started. What is a Schwab teen investor account? Before opening a Schwab teen investor account, it's important to know what the account actually includes. There are 3 key features you should be aware of with Schwab's teen investor account. 1. It is a joint account and not a custodial account. What this means is that the teen who the account belongs to will be able to make their own investments, and the parent or guardian will be able to view all the transactions, statements, trade, confirmations, and account activity. There are also other limitations or features that the parent or guardian can choose to activate, such as being notified about transactions or limiting what can be traded. In other words, the Schwab teen investor account gives the teen more power than in a custodial account, in which the parent or guardian would manage the money for the benefit of their teen. 2. With a Schwab teen investor account, teens can invest or trade in most stocks, ETFs, mutual funds, fixed income products, fractional shares, and Schwab investing themes. If a teen wants to trade, they'll have access to all of Schwab's trading platforms and be able to use its trading app Thinkorswim. Schwab also notes that it has commission-free trading online with no account or trade minimums and no hidden fees. 3. Teens aged 13 to 17 are able to open this account. Once a teen turns 18, they can choose to either open up a new individual brokerage account that they'll have complete control of, or they can continue to use their Schwab teen investor account with parent or guardian supervision. At age 21, however, the account will be restricted until the former teen completes Schwab's new account terms and conditions. And like I said before, Schwab offers a $50 bonus for opening a Schwab teen investor account and completing their Quick Start to Stock Investing course within 45 days of opening the account. Unless you choose otherwise, Schwab will split this $50 bonus equally across the top 5 shares of the S&P 500. As of the time of this taping, those companies are Nvidia, Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, and Alphabet. So if you received your $50 bonus today, you would own $10 of Nvidia, $10 of Apple, $10 of Microsoft, and so on. So now that you know what a Schwab teen investor account includes, let's move on to the next part of today's video. How to open a Schwab teen investor account. So, here I am on the teen investor account page on Schwab's website, which I've linked for you in the description below. I'll click on this Open an Account button in the top right corner to get started, which will take me to this page here. Here, Schwab tells me that the parent or guardian fills out the information for themselves and their teen first, after which the teen will review the information and create their login ID and password. And afterwards, we can both start investing together. And if I scroll down, I can see that the parent information that's needed is a social security number, email and mobile phone number, and the employer's name and address if applicable. The teen information required includes my date of birth, and here I'm told that the age must be between 13 and 17, my social security number, email and mobile phone number, employer's name and address if applicable, and a copy of my ID. Then I'll scroll down and click on this Get Started button, and this login page will appear. I'm setting up an account for myself with my mom as the parent or guardian. So here, my mom will enter her login ID and password and then click on Login, which will take her to this Confirm Your Identity page. She could choose to do this via the Schwab app, a text message, or a phone call. For this tutorial, let's select the text message option, and then enter the security code that we received here. If we wanted to, we could click on this box here to trust this device and skip this step in the future. Once we're done, we'll click Log In, and this screen will appear asking my mom to review her information. So, let's scroll down and make sure my mom's information is all correct, and then click Continue. Now we'll have to review my mom's trusted contacts, so let's scroll down. If anything is incorrect, we can choose either Edit or Remove. Everything is correct, so we'll just click Continue. And this page appears next, asking us why we're opening this account. We'll scroll down, and under Why are you opening a brokerage account, we'll select all the reasons that apply, such as general purposes, college, or another reason. Then we'll scroll down, and under this question, and we'll select all applicable sources of funds for my brokerage account, like salary, wages, or savings, for example. Then we'll click the Continue button to get to this page about my mom's employment status. We'll make sure this information here is correct and click Edit if it's not. It is correct, so we'll click Continue once more. Now, Schwab will ask us some specific questions about situations that don't apply to most people, but need to be checked just in case. We'll read through these questions and check yes or no as applicable, and then click Continue. Then it'll be time to enter the teen's info. In this case, my info. So with my mom watching, I'll enter my first name, middle name if I choose to, last name, and suffix if I choose to. Then I'll scroll down and answer whether or not my home address is in the United States, Puerto Rico, or the U.S. Virgin Islands. I'll select yes. Then I'll enter my date of birth, social security number, email address, and mobile phone number. I'll click on Continue once I'm done, at which point Schwab will ask where I live. Because I live with my mom, we'll check this box to automatically fill in the same address as my mom's. If I didn't live with my mom, I would type my address here. Once I'm done, I'll answer this question: whether the mailing address is the same as the current home address, and then click Continue. Here, I'll choose whether to add a trusted contact or not, but note that the parent or guardian is asked to not name themselves as a trusted contact for their teen. So in this case, my mom cannot be my trusted contact. For this tutorial, I'll add a trusted contact by clicking on this Add Trusted Contact button here, after which I'll enter my trusted contact's first name, last name, relationship to myself, country, email, and email address. I could also have selected their phone number or street address. Then I'll click Save. If I want, I can choose to add a second trusted contact by clicking here, but let's click Continue instead. This will take me to the next page about my employment status. I'll click on this Select button to choose my employment status, which I'll enter as student, and select Continue again. Next, I'll be asked about some specific situations like my mom was before, so I'll read through these questions and select yes or no as applicable. I'll select no for this tutorial and click Continue. At this point, I'll have to upload a clear copy of my ID for Schwab to verify my identity. This can be either a photo or a PDF of a birth certificate, driver's license, state ID, or passport. I'll choose to upload my driver's license. And this box appears telling me to drag my ID here or choose Browse Your Files and find my ID from there. I'll choose to drag over a photo of both the front and the back of my ID, making sure there's no glare. Once that's approved and I see this check mark here, I'll click Continue and choose whether I want to add these account features. As Schwab notes, there is no fee, and you can change your preferences at any time. I'm told that my mom will receive important documents and emails at the address she provided, which she needs to be able to view as PDFs. If she wanted to receive paper copies of a document instead, I would uncheck the box next to it here. Then I'll scroll down and select whether I want to have a debit card to make purchases and ATM withdrawals from my account, noting that it will only be mailed to me after the account has been funded with at least $100 in cash. After that, I'll click Continue to get to the next page, where we'll have to carefully read through and agree to Schwab's terms and conditions. These include an agreement for the use of electronic records and signatures, client relationship summaries and best interest disclosure, enrollment and paperless delivery of documents, and so on. Once we've read through everything and checked all the appropriate boxes to indicate that we're in agreement, I'll click Continue. And now, the parent or guardian's turn is over. Now the teen, in this case me, has to complete the application. I'll choose to continue here on this device by clicking Yes, but I could also click on this No option to send an invitation to continue on a different device. Once I've done that, I'll select Continue again to get to this page, telling me what to expect from this account. I'll read through this section, noting that this is a joint account and looking at the terms and conditions. I'll understand that I'll first need to review the entered information and then create my Schwab login ID and password before clicking Continue. On this next page, I'll review my personal information like my name, contact information, current home address, citizenship, and mailing address, after which I'll scroll down and review my employment status. I'll look at the answers to these required questions and optional features such as paperless documents, debit card, and trusted contacts. If all this information is correct, I'll click Continue and select a contact method for a security check. I'll choose a text to my mobile phone number, after which I'll enter the code I received and click Continue once more. Here, I'll create my login ID and a secure password I can remember, after which I'll select a security question and enter the correct answer here. Once I've done that and all these fields have check marks, I'll click Continue. And now, I'll have completed the process of opening my account. Schwab will review my request, which normally takes a few days, before I can start adding money and start investing. And once my account is opened, I can also get to work earning my $50. Which brings us to the next section of today's video. How you can secure your $50 bonus. Like I noted earlier in this video, you have to complete an investing course to get your $50 bonus. Luckily, the course provides all the information you need to complete it without much difficulty. Shortly after submitting my application, I got an email from Schwab confirming that my account had been opened, and this email welcoming me to my Schwab Teen Investor account. In this email, I scrolled down past this section to get to this paragraph with the header, $50 to help you get started. You don't have forever to do so. As Schwab notes, the course has to be completed within 45 days of opening the account. So it's probably best to get started as soon as you can, if not right away. I'll click on this blue text here to get started, which will open a new tab where I can log in. I'll enter the login ID and password I just created, selecting this box next to remember login ID if I want, and click log in. Then I'll have to confirm my identity, and I'll choose text and enter the security code I receive. I can select this box if I want to trust this device in the future, and then I'll click on this login button. Now, I'll read through this electronic services agreement, clicking on this blue text here to access the electronic services agreement and read it in full, before checking this box. I'll do the same for this online addendum to electronic services agreement, then select whether I'm a non-professional or professional subscriber, and check this box as well. After that, I'll click continue. And now, I'll have arrived at Schwab's Quick Start to Stock Investing. As we can see here, the course is estimated to take 1.5 hours, has 4 lessons, and is beginner level. These 4 lessons are the basics of investing in stocks, finding and analyzing stocks, buying and managing stocks, and what's next. I can click on each individual subsection to open it. And here, there will be a written lesson and sometimes a video lesson for me to view. I can proceed through each subsection of the lesson, after which I can take the lesson quiz and answer questions about what I learned. Then once I'm done with that lesson, I can move on to the next, and when I'm done with each, I can take the final course assessment at the bottom. These 4 lessons, as well as the final course assessment, are all you need to complete to get your $50 bonus from Schwab. If you do the course immediately after opening your account, however, you may not receive your bonus instantly. As Schwab notes here, it begins checking whether you've completed the course 2 business days after you've opened your account. Generally, it will credit the $50 cash bonus to your account at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. It will also send you an email the night before they place the orders for $10 each of 5 fractional shares. That means that, unless you decide to cancel your orders to keep your $50 in cash, you'll receive parts of the shares of some of the world's largest companies, and the $50 you're getting will actually grow along with the stock market. Do you have a Schwab Teen Investor account? Or do you have an account somewhere else? Drop a comment below to let us know. Make sure to like and subscribe. And if you enjoyed this video, check out this video here on how compound interest can make you rich. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.